Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and time for you guys another video of Persona 5 X. And boy oh boy, was I had a different video planned for 9 o'clock, but instead that video got canceled, and that was because apparently we had a PV trailer drop. Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? I originally was not planning on doing this. I know that this came out like literally late night yesterday, but when I say I was not planning on doing this, I mean I was not planning on doing this. It's literally to the point that I recorded so many videos yesterday that I was not expecting that this was going to happen. You guys know exactly what I mean by this. You guys should take a look at my screen. There should be a magical little thing called an image. You see that video at the top right there? It looks like the same one that we're doing today. Yeah. We are it's actually what we were going to be posting earlier today, but apparently PV came out and a lot of other things about Mesa came out, so of course we're going to be showing off that PV. At least we're going to be showing off the character part of it, not the full thing. You guys are going to see that on Lotus channel, and talking about everything we know about Mesa. If you guys like videos like these, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy it. And of course, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get looking at it. So this character, Mesa himself, is someone a little bit new to a lot of us here. You guys have probably seen me talk about him quite a lot when it does come down to at least the last previous few episodes, or at least videos. And this has pretty much solidified my want to get this character. No matter what, I'm getting this character. That is how cool he is to me. So we're going to be showing off parts of this PV, not the whole thing. As I did say, this will be on Lotus channel whenever it gets fully English subbed. And we also are going to be going over everything that we know about this character. So let's go ahead and look at it. Actually, I want you guys to hear the voice, because this voice is freaking really cool. Hold on. Do this much, I think, is good enough.
治療が必要な者はいるか。そろそろ実験を始めるか。さあ始めるぞ。ハルプーヤ。痛みは一瞬だ。
大衆が望むのはバイオレンス、胸クソ展開。戦いたくない。
See, that just alone is already freaking cool, and then they furtherly go into his kit a little bit more. So we now know how the man looks, right? We have a full-on look, and as you guys can see, this is his real life look here, in which I'm gonna mute for a second for that. Real life look, man, is a little bit of a doctor. He looks a little bit of one of those tired, unhinged type doctors, and boy oh boy does it look like later on he does do this practice quite a lot. So they do show us a little bit of his character, but this is not the actual character PV. So they're going to be actually explaining his whole character, but this is the actual PV for him. So we of course see Harperia, which is his harpy based on Persona, which looks really cool. And then we have him. Now once again, we do know he is a single target physical DPS, and his name, I think I gotta remember what it was called. I think it was actually, you know what, hold on, let me actually pull it up real quick on Twitter, because I do know that his name is actually something pretty cool. So go ahead and check this out. I think it was Kato. I know it starts with a K real quick. So let me make sure. Oh, and the notes are out. So yeah, we'll be going over those in a different video. Look forward to that. Looks like we're going to be pushing forward a couple videos here. But no, yes, there it is. Here it is. It's right up here. Hitazato Kiyoshiro. Now that is his actual name, so we are actually able to see the man looking pretty dang decent with the code name Mesa or Mesa. Both of these look freaking awesome, but they even show off a little bit of gameplay, so let's go ahead and get into that.
メッサ、実験に協力してもらおうか。それで患者はどこにいる？来い、ハルピーヤ。この程度では物足りん。遺言を聞いてやろう。では
All right, so before we get into some of his confidant here, as you guys can see, right, the first attack he did, right, before he merged his blades, this character is a little bit interesting. First of all, he uses, of course, his HP. Sometimes he also uses the SP feature that we can see. But on this first part here, if you look at all of the symbols immediately, you see every last one of his things are based on SP. These are his SP related moves before he combines both of his blades and go into more of a awakened state. If you guys know like Jing Liu from at least Honkai Star Rail, or at least I guess you can call different characters that have awakenings in general, he pretty much goes through an awakening. So you get the first hit, which does do a little bit, by the looks of it, some type of bleeding effect, which pretty decent. And then he combines the two weapons, making it into a long blade here by the looks of it. And his skills change. So instead of it being SP this time around, it is now HP, HP, SP. So from what I know, he pretty much has 5 total moves. Two variants of each of these here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 4. And then of course the actual mode of called Executioner and his other form as well. This is just being 5 total modes that he can just go in, and it absolutely makes him insane by the looks of it. As always in these PVs, they usually have the wrong sets, or at least the best sets here, as well as they're kind of not too optimized. So it's good to say that this character could actually deal some decent damage, because his second hit did almost like 50k, while his first hit did like 26 or 25k, which can be added up to 70. And if that's on a pretty much a bad set, I feel like that's really, really good. So all in all, he also has a lot of HP, so I feel like that this man is actually going to be a HP related DPS, but that's mainly just how I think. Now, going ahead and taking a look at it, we also get a little bit of a flash into his confidant. There's no real need for me. Actually, you know what? I guess I'll let you guys hear his voice too.
どれだけ群れたところでこの程度ではまるで相手にならんがな。
All right, so that's everything we can really show for at least the current PV that's going to be out. I'm going to be actually doing a whole reaction to this later on. Whenever Loda does upload it, I don't want to do it until he uploads it fully. So of course, once he fully uploads that, you guys will at least expect to see this video, but it's probably going to come out tomorrow, because I ain't gonna lie to you, there should be about 4 videos going up today because I'm pushing back some of them. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff. But anyways, we got a lot to go over still. So what also we know about at least Mesa, we do know he is going to be, of course, a confidant. This was actually shown in the last post beforehand here, and as you guys can see, you can see his little head and a little bit of his eyes right there when I angle it this way, right below Puppet. This was when they were showing off Puppet, and literally they spoiled his enter into the game anyway. So we have some looks into that. We also had some 3D models of all his blades. There's 4 different ones, meaning most likely one of them, of course, is just the base weapon that he does carry. The other one is most likely 3-star, the 4-star, and then we have a look of the 5-star. Now, I didn't get a good look of actually how his 5-star weapon did look. So hold on, we're gonna go back just a little bit, because most likely he's using the 5-star here. And it looks like it has like some serrated edges. So the 5-star weapon is the current one that he's using, which is looking like that one by the looks of it here. So instead of it being this one, this is probably the 4-star, and this one right here is the 5-star. So very, very interesting that we actually have some good looks into at least his actual weapon. Of course, how he actually looks as well for the PNG, you guys have already seen this quite a few times from me. And boy, oh boy, the man's freaking good looking. He's awesome. He's maniacal. His voice lines are absolutely insane. So I'm really excited to see those. But all in all, that is all the information that we have of this man named Mesa. Once again, he is a physical single target DPS, and he will be coming out fairly soon for at least the CN side of things. And then once he comes out on CN, we will be most likely getting him in 2 more weeks, or at least a week. Yeah, I think it's in 2 more weeks afterwards. So Ooh, I'm definitely getting the character. He's gonna be freaking crazy, and we got a lot to record today. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and consider subscribing if you are new. Peace out.